for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we saw a clip of you. I guess you got the crap beat out of you because Joey won, right?
Well, I think, no, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Joey manhandled me.
Joey Buttafuoco.
You know, Joey didn't play by the rules. I was really surprised over this match because I will admit I had in the back of my head that if anything happened, you know, I do know how to take people down. I train in jiu-jitsu and wrestling, but I went in under the assumption that it was a boxing match.
This is the celebrity boxing match
on
that's
Fox,
grown
aired last
so
night.
popular lately.
And I found out 24 hours in advance. I had 1 hour of training, and my strategy was to go in and, you know, throw some punches and win the match. And he ended up throwing me around and pushing me, punching me in the back of the head.
We're seeing a little bit of it right now.
But,
well, I mean, are there rules? I mean, it seems like kind of a free-for-all since you guys aren't professional boxers.
Exactly. Well, I guess, you know, I played by the rules, so regardless of the decision, and if you listen to the commentators, they're saying, really, from tactical punches and punches that were landed, I won the match. But because he was more aggressive, he won, but I don't know if throwing somebody around and manhandling them.
You know what I like? I like the fact that you thought Joey Buttafuoco might fight fair.
Yeah, no. I think you just, I know what you should have done. My tactic would have been just to throw him off, just whisper, Amy Fisher, Amy Fisher.
You know,
freak him out.
When
just
you're an
play
athlete,
with his mind.
When you're an athlete, even though it was a lot of entertainment and the hype was there and everything, you know, I still was going into the ring for a real fight with a man, something that I hadn't been trained in, a guy that outweighed me almost 100 pounds, and I was, you know,
so you wanted
I didn't know
to
what
fight
was
a
going to
man?
happen.
I mean, that's the first man-woman fight, right? They've all been same-sex except for that one.
There was at one point another professional boxing match with two professional boxers, and she got knocked out in the second round. But
on celebrity boxing, or
no,
just in general?
In general, but yeah, this is the first time this has ever happened.
Has there been talk of a rematch, maybe?
I got a million phone calls this morning. You know, there's a lot that's going to happen from this, but I'm just so psyched after doing it because I feel like, I just really did something for myself. I proved that I would get in there and be fearless, and I did it, and it's just, it's cool.
You don't need a rematch, though, because you're quite busy nowadays.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't need to do the match in the first place, to be honest. They had asked me a couple months ago, and I said no, because I'm not a boxer. I'm a wrestler. I have a lot of other things going on. I don't need to do that. Then at the last minute, when he needed an opponent, quite frankly, the offer was too good to refuse, and I said...
Monetarily, or?
Yes,
Can we ask you how much you got?
A lot.
Really?
I got a lot. It was definitely worth my while, or I wouldn't have done it.
6 figures?
Perhaps.
Seriously?
Could be.
I will knock you out right now for 6 figures.
I mean, and again,
I'll take you down, sister.
And again, like I say, I mean, the idea was, it wasn't ego to go in there and, knock somebody out. It would have been nice in the meantime, but I was going in there to try and be smart and, be the better boxer and win. And I think that I did that pretty good.
And again, you didn't know that you'd actually not won until last night when you saw it, because they shoot a couple different endings, right?
Yes.
I've been told that anyhow.
I knew the outcome.
Oh,
I did know the outcome.
Okay.
However, when you're in there and you're fighting and everything's new to you, everything is foreign. I had never put headgear on. I had never had the gloves and the wraps on. I had never had another man who outweighs me by so much bulldozing me and punching me in the head.
Never.
So the whole experience was foreign, and I didn't even know what I did. But when I saw the tape back, I was thinking, all right, that's not bad for an hour. I landed some really good technical punches, and I played by the rules. And so I don't want to do it again.
Because that's what sounded like what you were leading up to.
But I'm glad I did it.
So now you're still a professional wrestler. You're not with the WWF anymore, which is why we have to call you Joni.
Well, right, and plus because if you call me China, that means that I would have to probably go back to celebrity boxing and fight Vince McMahon or something. And I don't want to do that.
I think you could take him on.
But I am currently wrestling in Japan. I've been traveling back and forth. I just got back from my first show, Tokyo Dome, 63,000 people.
And fans in Japan are helping you pick your new name?
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to get the fans involved and have them, help me out with a nickname or create something
Ooh, I think that should be one of our E! Online polls.
Yeah.
I think we should do
What
that.
should Joni's name be?
I know. We'll have that, hopefully. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. Well,